I'm distorted? What you mean? What's wrong? The picture's not coming through? What's going on, perspective? What you mean, ghost? Is that better? I'm in my robe. Good morning. My camera looks squished. Hold on, hold on. What do you mean the camera looks squished? Let me take the green screen off. Maybe it's the green screen. Is that better? Is Ghost trolling me? Is that what's happening? I'm trying to block the light out from the back. That's why I'm using the green screen. Thank you. Bring her back. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? Happy, what's today? Happy Tuesday. I'm up, getting ready for work, making my breakfast, and seeing what y'all up to. Is game day today. Chicago plays New York today. Woo. I'm already over the crash outs that are bound to happen. I'm already over it. I just cursed someone out in my comments. Why? What happened? What they say? Hold on one second. Y'all gonna hear some sizzling because I'm making my breakfast. What's up, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. Talking about, you know, oh yeah. It really, to be honest, it has to be, what's that? It has to be like a documentary or some kind of study that needs to be done about people's obsession with her and the need to like literally do everything they can to tear that lady down. Everything. And it ain't just trolls. It's the media, it's social media, it's people that do commentary, it's YouTubers, it's people that don't even watch the game, but they know that's the hot thing to do because people will gravitate towards that and get them the attention that they're seeking. But it's real crazy. I'm talking about everyone from ESPN to CBS to Fox Sports to commentators on TV to news articles. Like it is just like, it feels like it is like a gravitational pull to be negative about her and to point out every negative thing that people can ever think about somebody when there's plenty of other people that's doing some of those same things. I'm talking about Angel, but they're doing it to Asia too. That's the craziest thing. Like this culture of whatever it is like spreading around. Like I've never seen so many people talk about Asia in how many years that I've watched her. I've never seen her have like this much like criticism. And I'm not saying criticism is bad, like you can't be criticized, but like it's too much. It's too much. They go too far. Where's my other stuff? What's this, garlic? I don't hear this. I don't know. I don't know where the shift happened or what changed, but it's irritating to me. I sent you a screenshot to your IG DMs. Interesting content for your live. I clicked. Oh yeah, okay. I'll check it out. Because if I get out of this, it's gonna take me out of this live. But I'm gonna get out. Let me get at it. I'll talk about it on my show for sure. What's the best way to criticize Angel? Because her shooting percentage, I mean, I love her. Yeah, but Ghost, you can't sit here and say that it's normal criticism that she gets. Yeah, you can talk about her. You can talk about her shooting percentage, but she's not the worst shooter in the WNBA. You could talk about her missed layups, but she's not the only one missing layups in the WNBA. Did y'all watch the game last night? Did y'all see De'Erica hit the backboard twice trying to make a layup? I'm not coming at De'Erica. I'm just saying that there's other players that do that, but do you think that's going to make ESPN? Do you think there's going to be a bunch of people tweeting about how De'Erica missed her shots outside of like the Sparks community? Of course, they might say something about it. But do you think the masses are going to be riding that? Do you think they're going to create a low light reel of what De'Erica did last night? Missing shots or whatever, or whoever, Timmy or whatever other WNBA player that missed layups, you think they're going to make low lights of that? No, they're not. That's what I mean. Like, criticize, yes. They're doing more than criticizing. They talk about her personally. They talk about what she looks like. They talk about what she's doing off court. Almost every WNBA player, every other WNBA player almost has something going on outside of the W, because we all know the W doesn't pay well. Almost every WNBA player has something else going on outside of the WNBA, whether that be a podcast, a business, they're entrepreneurs. I know Alicia Gray owns a restaurant. Asia has a candle company. There's a couple of other players that own like restaurants. There's some that do real estate. There's players that do other things outside, because Angel is popular. She got her popularity in college and she got a lot of NIL deals. She turned those deals into endorsements, and that's what she's doing to help sustain herself. She also is in fashion. She's in the fashion world. That's what she's doing to sustain herself outside of basketball, but nobody else. Nobody's saying, Alicia Gray, you spending too much time flipping burgers. Jewel Lloyd, you're spending too much time. Jewel, you're spending too much time in I think she works at a Jamba Juice, or she owns a Jamba Juice. I can't remember what she owns. You're spending too much time over there with those people. You need to be in the gym shooting. Nobody else is saying that about anybody else, but they only say that about Angel. That's what I mean. The extra. Criticize, but the extra stuff is crazy. That's all. They should do a low light reel of Coclanus making choices with his Burning Man hair every morning. Look, I ain't gonna speak on no coaches, because y'all know my coach is getting cooked right now. My boy Tyler is getting cooked hibachi style, as Angel says. Like, it's not good for these new coaches. Ain't nobody saying nothing about the Suns coach, though. The Sun is not the Suns, but the Suns coach. What's his name? Mezzanine, something like that. Because they're just as bad, but they dragging the hell out of Tyler and the Zen coach over there in Dallas. Un momento. What is this? When did you do this? Okay, y'all can get out. Get out. Sorry, talking to my dogs. Let's go sit. Afternoon. Is it afternoon? Hi, Chris. Oh, from the UK. Hey. Hey, thank you for joining me from the UK. That's always so dope when I get people that's international that's on here. Afternoon, Chris. Thank you for joining me. Um, Let me see. Me at Jamba Juice missing the trash can talking about I just want to honor Jules shot. Stop it. Now here you go. Here you go trolling. But I don't see enough of that, is what I'm saying. I don't see people talking about what other basketball players are doing outside of their thing, whether they're doing great or not. They should do. I already read that. Um, I think I lost by almost 50 twice this year. Who you talking about? Who you talking about? Chicago or are we talking about Connecticut? Alyssa says, I think with the Suns, we knew the season would be a flop with them practically losing their entire roster. Yeah, that's true. Because they not getting no smoke. They got they got whopped, like destroyed by New York. And I'm hoping tonight is not a repeat of that. I do not want, like, we already lost to them by like 25 the first game. I don't want to get a 50-point loss by New York. I'm really hoping that we come out and play like the thing that with Chicago that kind of confuses me. You can say it's the system, right? It's the system, the coaching, whatever. But y'all know how to play basketball though, right? Like y'all know how 5 people on the court work. Like it's chemistry, yes. That's part of why they have the turnovers and stuff like that. They need to find out where everybody's spot is, pause, and like know where they want the ball and all that other stuff to be most effective. Whether it's off the dribble, whether it's off a screen, whether it's at this certain way that they seal the ball, whatever it is. Like I know that's going to take time, and I expected that, but sometimes they are going out there so discombobulated. I'm like, y'all know how to play basketball though. Like I'm not great at basketball. I played not organized because I was sick, but I played like pickup. Like I didn't need a coach to give me plays. Like I gave it to the person that could shoot the ball, had the best chance of making a shot. Whoever was open, whoever had the best chance of making a shot, that's what I did. And when I was on defense, I made sure that I kept my person near me. Now, yeah, it was probably 2-on-2 or 3-on-3, which is different than 5-on-5. I played a couple of times 5-on-5 pickup ball, but still, you don't have a coach, get the ball to the person that's going to score. These are professional players. I don't understand why it just seems like I don't know. I don't get it. Just so many missed reads, so many missed opportunities, so many turnovers. Whatever that is like at some point your instinct to play basketball has to take over. And I'm not saying you don't do what your coach tells you to do, or you don't run the play that your coach tells you to run, but there's things called audibles that you just make quick in-game decisions and you make it work. And I ain't seeing that from Chicago. And I felt like I saw that last season. Well, you saw that a lot last season because they clearly said they weren't listening to Teaspoon at all. They were doing what they wanted to do. The difference between this season and last season is that they had a whole bunch of heart, a whole bunch of dog, a whole bunch of will and determination to score the ball. And for whatever reason, I don't feel that they have that right now. I'm not really sure what's going on. That's right, Mutts. Get out. Leave me alone. Leave my dogs alone, Ghost. I told you already. Hey, Jeremy, good morning. The Connecticut sunsets. Chris says, remember draft night, people were laughing at Washington Mystic. They not laughing now, are they? The Aces team ain't doing it. Yeah, I mean, the draft period. Everybody was clowning the draft. Even when I did the live stream, me and Seth live stream the draft, we were just like, man, this is bleak. This just doesn't feel good. Like I don't know, it's not moving me. And these rookies are rookieing. They doing it. And especially in Washington, the team that we felt people felt like wasn't even making any moves. We were like, they're not gonna try to go after nobody. They just gonna let their people leave and just build through the draft. Oh, okay, because the other teams are stacking up. Look at Washington. They doing okay. They not doing great, but they doing okay. They're doing way better than people expected them to do. Led by Kiki Irifin and Sony Citron, two rookies, along with Brittany Sykes. Thank you, Perspective. I appreciate it. I ain't got no noisemaker. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. Um, but yeah, Washington is knocking people's socks off. Yeah, I wonder if it's also a continuing. What is that? It seems like they're disjointed. Continuity thing. It could be a list. I mean, it could be that. Like as much criticism as they're getting as I'm talking about as well. I think we still have to understand that they are a new team, new players, new coach. Um, and everybody's path is not the same. Every team is not going to react the same. So I don't want to say give them grace because I think people are over the grace thing. But I think they need time to work their crap out. Hold on one second, y'all. I almost stepped on my dog. Um, but I still think they need time. They need some time to get in there, and they have an immense amount of pressure because Jeff said they were going to win now. Jeff said he gave away all his picks because they want to win now. They want to be playoff contention now. And when you see this team that's barely winning anything, that's getting blown out by 20 and 30 points, you're like, is this winning now? Like, we're kind of confused. You know what I'm saying? So I think that coupled with the fact that there are also a bunch of other new teams that seem to kind of figure out things, like even Connecticut, they're losing, but they don't look horrible. You know what I'm saying? Washington doesn't have the best record, but they look like they have potential to win games, just like Chicago did. No matter what our record was last year, every game we we went into, I felt like they could win that game. Every single game, even the ones where we got blown out. It had a feeling like, yeah, we could still win this game. But this season, it just feels, I don't know, it's too much. Yeah, the rookies are making me proud. Hit that like button, y'all. Thank you. And send a $5 super chat right now. Won't hurt you. Thank you, Perspective. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Um, but yeah, y'all, whew, it's looking crazy. But I am looking forward to the future. I really feel like Chicago we see now is not going to be a Chicago we see later on in the season. Um, Now, I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be changes made to Chicago this season. Any trades, any waves, any pickups. I don't know. It could be likely. When I say we don't see the same Chicago, we might not really for real see the same Chicago now that we will see come like what, July and August. I don't know. I don't know. Everything is up in the air. Everybody's calling for, obviously Angel to ask for a trade, Camilla to ask for a trade, or to get rid of Mariah Jefferson, or get rid of Big Mama Big Mama Rachel, or wave somebody. Like, it's a lot of stuff being said out in the atmosphere. So, of course, y'all know how I feel. I want my skyscrapers to stay together forever and forever, always. but also I want them happy and I want them successful. They're two of my favorite players from college, and it was a dream come true to have them play on the same team. But I want their success and I want them happy. And if that means they can't be on the same team because they will be better utilized somewhere else, I don't know if I've come to terms with it, but that might be what it is. That might be what it is. Hey, RC. Perspective says the reason is because we had a good defense last year. You can win any games with good defense this year. The focus is on offense, and you can't beat anybody if you won't defend anybody. Bingo. Bingo. Offense sells tickets, defense wins games. Right now, Angel is the best defender they have on that team, and then it kind of goes from, Camilla can protect the paint here and there if she's not in foul trouble. and then it's what? It's kind of downhill. And I saw good defense in preseason. I just don't understand. I saw face guarding. I saw like stuck to them like glue. I saw a really good defense. I don't know what happened between preseason and now, because it's not necessarily the people that you're going up against. You don't have to, it don't matter if you're going up against a scrub or a good team. Defense is defense. And that same defense, I'm not even seeing that happen. I don't know what's going on over there. Who about to play the point now with Sloot on the shelf, Atkins or HVL? HVL is going to have to. He's been using Rachel Banham to run point, which that's interesting. He's been using Angel every now and then to run point. We need somebody consistent though, so I'm not really sure. And I'm not going to say it doesn't. I don't know. It's going to be mainly HVL. I don't know if she's 100% ready for that. But at this point, you got to grow up and do it the same way. Maybe Angel and Camilla wasn't 100% ready to, be the focal point or to lead Chicago's team. But with the injuries that they had, that's just what they had. They didn't have any backup. It was them. So now HVL, she ain't got no backup. She was the backup. Now she ain't got no backup. It's just her. So we're just going to have to see what happens. Unless they find a way to get another point guard. Alyssa says, need a point guard like yesterday. Hopefully they can get a true point guard soon. Well, they're not going to get one unless they trade. That's the only thing. They can't get a hardship because Mariah Jefferson may not be out for a long period of time. Now, if Mariah Jefferson does end up being out for 3 weeks or more, then they could get a hardship player, because Sloot's definitely not coming back. But Mariah is kind of like day to day, so they're not going to give you a hardship contract on that unless they lose another player. Then they get a hardship contract because they fall under 10. But if you don't fall under 10, you have to have 2 players that are going to be out for a significant amount of time. We don't have that now, so we got to get rid of somebody if we want to get a point guard. RC says, J-Spot, would you remain a Sky fan with Doso and AR playing elsewhere? No. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I told y'all from day one. I told y'all day one when they got drafted that Chicago really wasn't even my team. And I was just going to watch them casually. But literally the team stole my heart like 3 games in. And I was like, I love this team. And I really did. I love the team, now it got crazy. We had some craziness, some drama going on, but I loved to watch the team. I loved Teaspoon. I loved how they fought. I loved how they played. I loved how they were scrappy. I loved them. And then going into this season, I had all the optimism that they would come in and do well. And Tyler was great on the Aces, and he's a good player development coach. And I just thought he would come in and build off of what they had last season and just take it away. And it's not happening right now. I don't know if it will happen this season, but they stole my heart because of what they were doing. But yeah, if my girls leave, like there's nothing holding me there. My coach is gone. My favorite players are gone. Half the team that I knew and liked is gone. So yeah, no. I will be watching with the fond heart, but that won't be the team that I'm like going for. I'm gonna have to be a fan of the team that my girls go to. But I've been honest with that since day one. I've said that since day one. You mean if, not with. Man, we need to pick up Harmony Turner, develop her and HVL together, and make a trade for Arike since we won't sign Kennedy Carter. Come on, Onyx, let's go. It's about the storm. Come on, get it. He don't listen to me. I have to get. Where's that? Hey, let's go. Onyx. Sorry. Arike in Chicago. Ugh. How would that play out? Arike is very much Kennedy Carter-esque, but I don't know about that dynamic with Arike being on our team. I don't know about that. I would have to see that in action, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Because Kennedy, although Kennedy did have the takeover spirit sometimes, she didn't want to pass the ball. She did pass that ball. She did involve Angel. She did involve Camilla. She was getting better at it every game. I don't know if Arike is interested in doing that. Harmony Turner was quickly discarded by the Aces. Becky hates rookies. If Nia was such a high three-point shooter, if she wasn't such a high three-point shooter, she wouldn't be there either. Chris says, Liberty, my team. Cloud just made the team go up another level. Yeah. When you have a Natasha Cloud who got a battery in her back, she was not happy the way that she got traded from Phoenix, sent to Connecticut, which was just a deflating team. Like everybody had left. You kind of just got shoveled off over there. And it was rumors that she was wanting to go to New York anyway. So if you make her wish come true and she's over there, like she's playing crazy. I'm so happy for her. I like New York. I don't like them against my teams, but I like New York. Perspective says HBL proved in college she can run a heavy P&R offense. So if Tyler Marsh simplifies the offense to a pick and roll heavy offense, HBL will be fine. That's another thing. I felt like they got away from the pick and roll. They were doing that in preseason very well, by the way. The way that Sloot was passing that ball during the pick and rolls to Camilla and Angel, it was working. And then now I don't even see it. All they're doing is setting screens. It's just like what was going on last year. It's very weird. RC says, J Spot, Jewel Lloyd is torturing the ish out of me. So help me God. Yeah, Jewel and my aces, man. I don't know what to say. It's real crazy out here. That's another team that I'm like scratching my head at, because how are we playing this badly? I need an explanation on how the Aces are playing this badly. How are they this disjointed? Yes, we lost a lot of good players. We lost a lot of like team camaraderie, the sisterhood, and that can definitely affect your locker room and affect your play. But geez, it's just like I don't know what's going on. Hold on. I don't know what's going on with my aces. It's real perplexing to me. Poor Asia is trying to do all she can. She can't dare have a bad game. She can't dare have an off night. Because if she does, it's a wrap for them. Go. Go. Where's my other dog at? Oh, he's probably over here in the yeah, he over here in the corner. Yeah, so my skates we down bad right now. um, but I just have hope that by the end of the season it'll be different. It's early, it sucks, it's bad, it's hard to watch at times, but we got a lot of season left, and so only thing I can do is hope that keep the faith that my teams are gonna find a way to turn it around and we're gonna be okay. We have to. Mm. Okay, stop following me around, man. Go sit down. Anywho, outside of the Chicago sky, um, Atlanta plays, I think, today as well. Atlanta's been doing pretty well with their new coach. They've been kind of having some success there. I mean, the new coach is very interesting. It's very interesting. Okay, first of all, did y'all see that game last night? I know um, we touched on the Sparks last night, but man, that game went down to the wire. KP hit a three to tie the game up. It went into overtime, and then like for the longest time, like before it even went into overtime, like the Sparks had so many opportunities to win that game. And I kept checking the score, looking at it. The score wasn't moving. They just missed after miss after miss. At both teams, miss, 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 miss. Just chunking up threes, chunking up wild shots. Nobody scoring. And finally, KP hit that three, and it goes into overtime. And then I don't know what happened after that. Like, oh, it was a very, very winnable game for LA, and they just couldn't close it out. They couldn't close it out. I mean, again, I don't know what was going on with De'Erica trying to shoot so far under the basket. She hit the backboard twice. KP had a wide open drive to the lane and she missed that. De'Erica had got the rebound and then couldn't make the layup. She was short. It was real crazy. It was real crazy. And then Valks ended up winning. So Valks look good with Natalie Nakase. Sparks are struggling a little bit with their whatever they have going on there. But Atlanta's team with that coach from Florida, they seem to be doing well. Um, of course, Sydney. Sydney is probably the biggest surprise to me. Sydney, that is the coach of Washington, who was an assistant coach with Chicago last season. I didn't know he had it in him. Like he has them looking good, even though their record again isn't great. But I think they're the top of the I don't want to say bottom teams, but they're top of like the newer teams, the ones that kind of like have brand new players outside of Indiana. But I don't count Indiana because Indiana has like an all star type of team. Washington has was a rookie led team with two of their stars from last season that are just coming back because they got hurt. Ooh, that's crazy. Ooh. So it's going to be interesting also to see how Dallas does. They're losing two of their players going to the Euro League for that tournament. I think there's several players from all over the league that are leaving. So that's going to be interesting to see. And then right before All-Star break, Camilla is leaving Chicago to go play in Chile, I think with her Brazilian team. So that's going to be an interesting thing to see what happens there. But y'all, it is time for me to eat my breakfast. About to eat my breakfast, get ready so I can go to work. I work a late shift tonight, so um, I just wanted to pop in, say hi to y'all, good morning, see what's on y'all's brains about my about my teams, get my thoughts out. Um, I work late tomorrow too, so I might if I don't have my show, what's today? Tuesday. I might go live tonight. Nope, not tonight. No, I won't be live tonight because I get off work too late. I'll be live tomorrow morning again just to chat with y'all to recap the game and stuff like that because it'll be the same time tomorrow. And then I'll have my live show later on this week in the evening. So I hope y'all are out there and come hang and kick it with me. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. I got 12 people in here left. I should have 12 thumbs up. So if y'all would do that for me on the way out, that'd be great. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. That's free. It's easy to do. Double tap the screen if you're watching it on a phone or if you're on your computer. Hit the thumbs up somewhere down there. But thank y'all for hanging with me. Y'all have a great Tuesday. I'll be back tomorrow morning. And we'll talk about I don't even know if I want to talk about it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the game. But I'll be back tomorrow and we'll talk about it. All right. Peace out.